Okay, I want to give you some quick information about muscle fiber types and talk about the body types a little more. I've talked about them before, and I don't want to get real in depth in this. I just want to give you a little bit of information so that you understand the importance of selecting the correct program for you and why it is good to get involved with a coach or maybe discuss your goals in your program. There are three different body types which we talked about before, which is endomorph, ectomorph, and mesomorph. And the different compositions of the human body based on genetics, whether someone is naturally thin, naturally heavy, or puts on muscle mass. You can watch that video if you want to check that out. I just want you to know there are different body types and body structures. There are also different muscle types. And they perform differently. And I've debated on whether to put the A and B on here. I'm not going to get in depth. I was just going to let you know there's two different ones, but there is a lot more to it than that. Really what you want to look at though is what are your goals? And that's why I wanted to bring this up is if your program doesn't support your goals, then you're going to have some problems. You're going to run into problems. And if you have a body composition that is more of one type of muscle fiber and you're doing a program that doesn't support that, then you're not going to see the results you want. So I have some programs up here: endurance, size, weight loss, strength, power program. Those are all different types of programs that you might see that you might start performing. Well, if your goal is to be a better sprinter or your goal is to be stronger, then you need to have a program that supports that goal, which means you need to utilize the muscles in order to improve that specific goal. So you need to make sure those muscle fibers are being activated and being used. If you're doing a performance program that is based for endurance, but you want to gain strength, then you're not going to see the benefits. So, you need to know the rep ranges that you need to work in. You need to know the benefits of the program that you're using, which is why you can't just necessarily take a generic program out of the magazine and get the results you want from it. You might start there, and most people have the same fiber type compositions. It's usually pretty average, but if you are more fast twitch or more slow twitch, you're going to need a different type of program to get you to the peak performance in order to see the results. So without getting real in depth in any of that, I just wanted you to understand there are differences and it does apply to your program and your results. There's a lot more that goes into it than probably what you think, and you need to make sure that your program is aligned to your body type, your body composition, and your goals. That's the most important thing, is your program needs to match your goals. And if you're trying to get faster, you can't be using an endurance program to do that. If you're trying to get more power, then you don't need endurance programs. You don't need stuff for hypertrophy. You need a different type of programming, and it's because of the different type of muscle fibers that are actually in your body and how they're activated and how they grow and how they benefit from that type of training. So, different body types, different muscle types, they all relate to your goals, and it's very important that you take those things into consideration and have someone who you might be able to collaborate with when you're choosing a program.